AS Biology CAP5 test question 4. Figure 1 shows the stages of development of an insect called a damselfly. Very nice, find these in streams. And you can see in here, see the fly, eggs, and the life cycle, and you can see the larvae with the gills there. The adult damselfly uses a tracheal system for gas exchange. 3 ways in which the insect's tracheal system is adapted for efficient gas exchange. So just a reminder, the tracheal system, we've got the outside of the body there, we've got a spiracle, and then this branches and branches and branches into very, very small, through trachea, then tracheoles, which are in contact with the muscles. Very small air tubes. So 3 ways in which the tracheal system is adapted. Remember, properties of any gas exchange surface, thin walls, large surface area, maintenance of a concentration gradient, things like that. So these tracheoles in contact with the muscle have got very thin walls. So thin walls, so short diffusion distance. The second thing we can say is these are highly branched, and so by the time that they get to the muscle and the tracheoles, they've got a large surface area. So a large number, so large surface area. Never put SA, always write out surface area. Also, we can say, as we said, thin walls, large number. We can say these are full of air, so they're going to be having fast diffusion. So fast diffusion as trachea provide lots of air, as trachea, E-A-E the plural, are full of air. So providing the tracheoles with oxygenated air. We could talk about the fluid in the end when in flight. That moves down into the tissues, or we could say that when we're flying, there's air movement around these spiracles, and so that maintains the gradient. So a couple of things there, but these are probably the more obvious there. Part B, the larvae has gills, and we just need to explain why these gills are needed when this damselfly larvae is dashing about eating things, and it says that some other insects don't have these gills. So why does this one need these gills, whereas these other insects that don't zip about and hunt prey, they don't need them? Well, presumably they don't need as much oxygen because they're not working as hard, and we just need to put that into a sensible sentence. So the damselfly, which is what we're talking about here, larvae have a higher metabolic rate. So all of the reactions going on inside things like aerobic respiration. There's a higher metabolic rate, or we could say a higher rate of aerobic respiration, and so it needs more oxygen, or uses more oxygen, so uses more oxygen that the gills provide. And then we've got a horrible looking calculation. First of all, these appear to be the same. This one I think must be length. Not that I can spell length. And so it says, assume that a gill lamella is rectangular. So assume it's rectangular. And we've got a width of 1.61. We've got a length of 6.12. And it says calculate the mean surface area of one side of the gill lamella. So it would have the other side, just like this piece of paper has got a front side and a rear side. So the surface area is 1 times the other. So show you working. So the surface area equals length times by width is 6.12 times by 1.61. 6.12 times by 1.61 is 9.85. Give your answer to an appropriate number of significant figures. Well, we've got 2 decimal places there, and we've got 3 significant figures in our primary data, so I'm going to give that to 9.85 there. 9.85. There's no units given, so we need to give the units there. So that is millimeters. There we are, squared. And then the percentage error of this surface area. Wow. Right, so we're going to work out a percentage of our uncertainty of our main mean dimension there. So the percentage error of the width is 0.19 divided by 1.61 times by 100. So that gives us 0.19 divided by 1.61 times by 100 is 11.8. And our percentage error of the length is 0.41 divided by 6.12 times by 100. So 0.41 divided by 6.12 times by 100 is 6.70. And add those together to get the total error. So plus our 11.8 is 18.49. So total error is 11.8 plus our 6.7 is 11.499 blah blah blah. So appropriate significant figures there will be 18.49 will be 18.5, something like that. And that's the percentage, so it doesn't need any units. So a lot of work there for 3 marks.